I bought new sunnies. We've evolved from the god-awful, really thin sunglasses. I'm off to Milton Keynes to record a voiceover job for a child fantasy film. I'm assuming it's something like Harry Potter or How to Train a Dragon, but we don't know. We're not told ahead of time. It's always a surprise when I get there and it's this major film. I'm doing crowd work, so I do the background people in French and English. So it usually involves a lot of yelling, laughing, little chats in the background. So I thought I'd take you with me and see if I can film anything and go from there. I've got an hour and a half drive, so I'm late. Okay, we've arrived and actually we're super early. It took me an hour and 10 minutes. I don't know if it was because I was speeding a little bit. When I say this is in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a field, I'm not joking. This is what I mean. And that is done. The job is done for the day. Early, nice and early. So I realised that after my voice job, I didn't say anything after that about what it was, how it was, anything really. I'm not very good at that stuff, clearly. I can't really tell you much about the film. It was a big film. It's coming out next year. It's with Andrew Garfield and Claire Foy. Just Google it and you'll know what that is. But it was really fun. But I got sick the day after because it was outside. It was a lot of like strain on the voice and my throat didn't take it. So I was sick for a day or two. Today we are doing the last bit of wedding errands for our big wedding in Brittany, which is in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Now we've already gone through the wedding one, which was in London, and that was 2 weeks ago now. And that was a good like exercise in terms of planning, getting there on time, getting dressed, everything happening smoothly because it was a small group of people, a lot less things to do, but still with the expectations of it going well, everyone being happy and it being a nice celebration and a great day. And we had a perfect day. So it means I'm married. I don't have the ring yet because that's for Brittany, but I am married and that has not sunk in at all. My brain has not linked that day with, oh, so you're married now. Even though we've received the wedding certificate, nothing really has changed. I didn't really expect to feel like, oh, whoa, immediately different. I think Brittany will really be the day where it's like, oh, okay, this is really happening. Yeah. We're doing the last bits of errands today and they're really exciting. They involve going to Tesco, they involve going to Home Bargains, and they involve, that basically. Wow, that was really not good. I think I've lost my touch. So the Home Bargains thing is really just like little bits and bobs because I'm planning a few gifts for my guests, a few activities. So Home Bargains is the best place to get random little bits that don't cost a lot of money because let's be honest, we're broke. If there is one thing I can tell you about planning a wedding, that is really no shock to anyone, but it costs a shit ton of money. And even if you're careful, even if you've not got extravagant taste, which I don't think I do, it's still gonna cost you a lot. And we don't have a big wedding, 70 people. That's considered quite small nowadays. And it's still just a ton of money. So yeah, no, we have no more money. Home Bargains is where it's at. I have nothing left to give to anyone, to any caterer. I have nothing. But I'm really excited. We are Monday 1st of September, which I always think is a good sign if the month starts on the 1st. What am I saying? If the 1st of the month starts on a Monday. We are leaving for Brittany for our wedding on Friday, and there is so much to do that I have made lists and I've stared at those lists and I've done none of it because it's so overwhelming. Does that ever happen to you when you've got so much to do? You just sit still and don't do any of it because it's too much? I probably should get moving now. You know what? It's Monday, so that's a good day to start stuff. I don't have work this week. I shot a commercial 2 weeks ago, a voice job that you saw a week ago. And so this week I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna deal with everything that I've been putting off before this wedding. For one, we're Airbnb-ing the place, which means we have to pack up the flat. I just had a minor panic attack thinking about that. It means packing up everything, putting it in the loft, while also packing for a month going away. We're going there a week before our wedding, and then we have our wedding, and then we come back to London, but we can't come back to our flat, so we're staying somewhere else for 2 days, and then we're going on a honeymoon for 2 weeks. So I have to pack for a wedding, a honeymoon, clothes for France, and pack up the flat. I also found out that our kettle has limescale in it, so I have to go buy white vinegar today, because that's apparently how you get rid of it. Let's see if that works. And also realised that I don't really have any nice staple pieces of clothing for my honeymoon. I realised this weekend, and it's just too late to buy anything online. So I have to go to shops, which I hate doing. I hate it. I tried to find a silk skirt in shops this weekend. I went to Oxford Street, which I know was a terrible idea to do on a Saturday. And it was hell. It really was. And I didn't find a bloody skirt. Of course I didn't, because I just never find anything anymore in stores. So the plan today is to deal with the kettle, go to charity shops, because I feel like charity shops have good pieces, random pieces, and they might be good brands for cheaper. So that's the plan. And I've also recently gotten into TikTok, guys. I did this because as an actor, you don't always feel creative day to day because you're not working every day. And so I got into writing little sketches and putting them on TikTok, making use of my French and my English. And it's making people laugh, guys. So I'm writing sketches and I'm filming them and then I'm editing them, which that in itself takes a while to do. So I have that to do today as well. I don't really know at any point here when I'm gonna have a moment to just enjoy life. I don't think that's today.
Right, so I made it out of the flat. I didn't get far with the white vinegar because I bought white wine vinegar, and turns out white wine vinegar is different to white vinegar. So that's a problem for tomorrow. We're heading to charity shops now, and I'm really hoping that that's more of a success today. All right, well, I didn't find anything. No clothes, but I got my nails done. Wasn't part of the plan. I don't know what happened. I guess I just wanted something to feel better, you know? Because the day didn't go to plan. Didn't get anything I wanted. And so tomorrow I have to go to the worst place on earth, Westfield. All right, I'm well aware that I did not do a video of me at Westfield, but to be honest, it was not anything riveting. I managed to get a few bits for the honeymoon, so that's it. But anyway, today is my last job before I go away for a month, and we're in Soho. I'm going to be a stand-in for Lucy Hale for this film in a studio in Soho, so that's the job today.
This is literally what stand-ins do all day. We just wait in a random room with a big plot until we're called on set, which is there. That's downstairs. Okay, so I'm tired. I'm a little bit stressed because, well, one, I can't seem to finish a vlog. So that job yesterday was really fun, really random. I wore this awful blonde wig the whole day. It is what it is. But today I woke up really stressed. We are 1 week and 1 day till the wedding. And I looked at the weather today and it's predicting thunderstorms the entire weekend. And I have this vision in mind of everything being outside because we've got a lovely garden and the ceremony was meant to be outside. And according to this weather, that's not going to be possible. I'm really hoping that things change, but in the meantime, I have to make a plan, and that plan depresses me because so much planning was put into this to make it look really nice. It might all have to be inside, and I don't love that. I am well aware that this stuff happens and the weather changes all the time, but just to see the app today where every single day is rain, is really disheartening. So I have a phone call with the florist this afternoon, and I actually don't know what to tell her because we've planned an arch and the arch can't go inside. So if there's no arch, there's no flowers on the arch. And this is like a spiral of several things that would need to change. And I don't know if I have the energy today. The downside of planning a wedding. Do you see this stuff behind me? It's kind of impossible to miss. So yeah, this is wedding stuff that we're packing in the car tonight because we're leaving tonight. We've officially reached a week before the wedding. Yesterday was not a good day. I did feel sad, and I still feel a little bit sad because when you plan something for so long, and my attention to detail is pretty big, when something this big happens, it does shift quite a few things. But I'm hopeful that we'll find a plan B that I'm happy with, and hey, who knows, maybe the weather will be fine. The flat's packed, it's clean, we're good to go. This is the last thing, this is the last week. In the meantime, let's go.